Hey, alright, so we are now just coming into Calais, and what we doing, Green, other than just sat here waiting?
Waiting.
Yeah, it seems a bit insane. There seems
Everybody go to your cars. Now sit there for an hour.
There was some crazy rush to get here, and now
God
we're here.
forbid you should try and come down when it's in the ocean. No, you're not allowed down there. But now go down and sit there for like 3 hours.
Yeah, so everyone piles in, and it's just been here for about 20 minutes now, doing sweet FA. I'm getting hungry, but I wouldn't know where I was about to buy a breakfast on board at $14.95 for a full English. So I settled for 20 Lamberts and called it a day. Fell asleep in there, so been alright now, to be fair. So I've got the little, I say little, this is the middle one, so it's the Fox Frontier X. My God, I need a skull cap. It was literally like it was raining with Vivi last night. It was terrible. James has got the Juggernaut 3000. I mean, you can fit 2 of mine inside this. It is insane. Beautiful Vivi there. So yeah, he's got all his bits. Got the little actor. And yeah, we've got our baits and everything's CC more. We've got a good bundle pack. There's James's rods. Got nothing to write home about. Beautiful setup, but obviously the Go Dutch X wins the Friday night one. Smells like it. They do the rest of the dishes. Yes, boys, what do you think of the bivvy?
Up near.
You like it, do you? Yeah, do you reckon he's come prepared?
Spot on!
You've got to be comfortable when you're here for so long, haven't you?
I couldn't agree with you more. And he's got a disco lights in there as well, so we had a last night.
If he was a good mate, he'd swap with you because you're that much taller.
My missus did say it weird, the difference in size and.
Yeah.
He's
going to get a bad back.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I don't know what he done buying it, you know.
I like it because it fits my bed, man. Yeah. My bed goes hard up against it at the back. So I've got the R-Series bed for the Frontier. It's a game changer. Got to be a mate, James, and let me hook up in there, friend.
There's more than enough room for you to.
Yeah, do you know, next time I come, I won't bother bringing my bivvy because
you could easily have 2 bed chairs to either side.
If we had one, we could share, Neville.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's
next
what we're
time.
thinking. We could travel a lot lighter.
What are you saying, Nev? You up for sharing with your buddy here?
We put a kitchen tent up when we were at Abbey as well, but we didn't bring it here.
Nah?
We didn't bring our bikes here either.
No, nor a bike.
Did you go for the food package?
Only for the evening meal.
Yeah.
How did you get on in Abbey? Did you have a lot out of there? Or?
Yeah, we did.
You did?
Nothing massive.
One year we had over 30 between us,
yeah.
But I've had, the biggest I've had out of there so far is 39.5. That's why we're going back again.
Yeah, my biggest in France is 28.5. Like,
that was, I mean, they fished the same pegs, wild boar.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right out in the arse end of nowhere next to the train tracks and the little portaloo.
Yeah.
We thought he stuck us out there because he didn't like us very much. But
when I first went there in 2016, I went on my own in my van and I clocked up over 15 miles just going backwards and forwards.
It is a tough gig. You've got to get the e-scooter, Nev.
But the next time I went, I then took my bike, push bike, but I only have the meals and not the breakfast.
Yeah.
That's the wrong time to leave your rods.
It is. Yeah. That out? In the end, I ended up sitting with the rods. He'd go and get dinner. By the time he'd come back, we'd have one in the net.
That's
so.
it.
To be fair, the breakfast was nicer than the evening meal there.
Yeah, I mean the food wasn't too bad there. It was alright.
But I mean, last year we had over 30 fish between us. Yeah. We only caught 1 in the night. We caught every fish during the day.
That's lush, innit? We had a lot of daytime fish in Abbey, didn't we?
Yeah. One of the best photos I got is like a brace of 20-pounders.
Yeah.
And he's got the big Shimano that cradle thing behind us, I'd hook him out, and I had them both let out. Because the other thing about Abbey is they got like the pontoon there, haven't they? Like the pegs are beautiful.
Yeah.
You can't fault the peg.
Well,
the ones we had on wild boar, they had like
Yeah.
a pier, little, so it makes it easier to land the fish.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you go on the ones up by the road there.
Yeah.
It's
Once
nice
a
and easy
free.
to go in if you have to get your 40 and want to take pictures in the
Oh,
water.
that's what I said. I'd love. I ain't got a water picture of a fish. So
Nah, but
this
it's,
week is the week.
plenty
you know?
shallow enough, and it's so
Lovely
clear.
ledge to stand on.
It's so clear. I can see my back there. Yeah, fingers crossed.
We had
Let's
one
see you
off of
boys
the
ready
margin
to Saturday as well, then, innit?
last
Sure are.
Yeah, we don't go back.
Tomorrow.
We don't go back till like 3:45 now. They changed our time, didn't they?
Well, yeah. What time have you got to be off in the morning?
When are you going? Tomorrow, are you?
No, Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
About 10 o'clock normally here, innit?
You got to be off by 10.
Ooh.
That one, no,
What one's that then?
That is the
Oh,
right.
yeah, right one. I saw a little.
The little knockety knock.
It's a zig as well. Should I hit it? Shouldn't.
Could be a lighter though, man.
We could.
Hello, look at that for a jarrer, hey? That is, what was it, 15-1? And that is my PB. In fact, I've never caught one before. So, now we'll stick it back. Oh, it's gonna oh, okay, man. See that? 15 pound, 1 ounce. Welsh catfish. Oh, I assume it's a Welsh catfish. Okay. Yeah, PB hunters. Good morning. Right, so this is our first official full day at Dore, northern France. Where's my control? There it is. So we arrived yesterday. Probably got here around about 11 o'clock. Went to Super U, the shop up the road there. Nice little place to get your food. Yeah, so we actually managed to get onto Peg 14 Lake 2 at around 12 in the afternoon yesterday. Setting up, 2 bivvies. I got my friend James to the right of me. I'm to the left, so I'm fishing the margin. And 2 out on like a gravel sort of sandbar, which I'll show you in a little while. Sit rep, had my first ever catfish last night, 15-1. I say last night, that was probably about 4 PM maybe. And that was on 75 by 175 Fox Rapide, solid bag, slow melt, with 2mm pellet, and a size 4 wide gape hook. Obviously barbless is the rule here, and yeah, put up a real weird fight. I don't know what to expect really, as I've never caught one before, but it was just like a dead weight. It was like sort of bringing in a sack of spuds, and my friend James has had them before. He said I got lucky because they normally fight to the bitter death and kite all over the place, but this came in well, so I was pleased with that. Put it back out on the spot. We marked the spot with bait bait. I'm going to get the I've got the ND with the deeper chirp too, so I'm going to get that out today and start mapping it a little bit better. But we had a little bit of information from some of the guys on Facebook who have been absolutely invaluable, mentioning a few bits and bobs, where to go, how many fish have been out over the last couple of weeks, post and pre-storm they had out here last week, so yeah, that was good. So we put them back out on the spot. Fast forward to about 1:15 midnight, got the Delt receiver in there, just started screaming off, ran out, no, didn't have any shoes on, didn't have time, so it was a little bit cold and wet on the floor in my socks, but thankfully James came running out and put my bless him, put my little sandals down and grabbed the landing net and helped me land the fish. So not really a lot going on in here, just sort of currently sat in the bivvy waiting for James to come back from the shower. He's just cut his finger on the on one of the chopping tools where you got to like force it down. He's literally just put his finger through the blade, so he's running around like a headless chicken at the moment trying to get a plaster, potentially even stitches, depends. It's clean cut but it's deep, but we'll see more about it later because he'll be back now. So plan of attack today, I'm going to get the rods in, give the let the swim rest for an hour whilst I go and have a shower, and essentially sort my life out. Come back. Now I know I was doing exceptionally well yesterday with solid bags, but my God, I was hammering through them. And I also think it kind of defeats the point of having a bait boat if you're putting solid bags out, because for me, logically thinking, you're putting bait directly over the hook bait anyway, so it's essentially doing the same thing as what a solid bag would do. So although we've been doing well with solid bags, you know, we have been tying them. Bearing in mind it is Baltic cold out here, so you can see I've got my gloves on, which ain't ideal for tying bags. I dare not take them off because I'm getting old now, my hands get frozen quick. So I'm going to go for the old trusty method feeder. It's hard to pick it up, but I'm going to method feeder. That is from a previous fishing trip. That's a Buchu berry sticky bait. So we're going to get rid of that and put the sticky krill in there, because that's the one that seems to be doing the damage. My friend Dave is in peg 15 with my other mate Adam. They're doing well on chopped down tiger nut drill through with a pop-up fake core. And I know that is, according to everyone that's fished late to, that is the, you know, the best hook bait to go with and presentation. But I've always had faith in that the sticky beak krill wafter, so why change the habit of light tie? So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to start getting some bait round the method, and I'll bring you outside. I'll show you the view because it is stunning, and I'll also show you what I'm using for the method. Alright? Okay, so I'm going to show you the mix I'm going to use for my method feeders, and also I imagine you're wondering why there's one different rod there and one different rod on that one. It is because we decided to go Dutch last night, so I catch one and then put it back out there, the next rod to go, regardless of whether it's James's rods or whether it's mine. Then obviously we swap over, make it a bit fairer. Alright, here is the bait. So inside there we have some CC Moore, the new Pro Stim, a load of 2mm pellet, some CC Moore glug, and some crushed tiger nuts crushed down in the quarter crusher. And yeah, I think that's a prime mix ready for the method feeders. It's just trying something new. And again, I mean, what I've going through so many solid bags, I mean, get old. I must have done about a dozen of them yesterday. And you know, bearing in mind we haven't been here 24 hours yet. I mean, we were horsing them in, and the other thing is obviously we were putting them over bait as well. So it just makes more sense. You know, we've seen plenty of showing fish. I'll show you in a little while where the areas they've been showing. They've been boshing like mad constantly. I mean, it's an absolute dolphin show. So we know the fish are in the area, and the other thing is they seem to stay in the area. My friend James had a 26 last night, obviously I had that 24. My mate Adam apparently lost one at the net. Greeners have one as well, he's had first blood, so we know they are in our area. And they don't seem to be going anywhere. It's not like going to linear where you kind of got like a finite amount of time. If you get one in, you've got to keep spomming it back at them and try and keep them in the area before they sort of, you know, go off with the wind, so to speak. But here, they seem to concentrate to pegs 14 and 15, which corresponds with what the guys on Facebook have said. So yeah, have a shower, could do with something to eat really, but I'm kind of relying on Greener because he's better cooking now for a start. Yeah, he's got the food and all the utensils in his bivvy. Alright, so James has just got back from his bandaging up his war injury. Needless to say, he's going to struggle a little bit now, so I'm going to help him out and just see if I can level his camera up a little bit.
The chopsticks quarterise the tip of my finger.
Right,
thanks, one more cast. Thank you, Ali Hamidi. Yeah. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, kind of is what it is.
Look
it's
at
like
that.
occupational hazard. at that.
We
So
got.
tell us what we've got going on.
So
there,
in here
James.
we got some tiger nuts, we got some hemp, we've got the CC Moore Pro Stem and CC Moore Pacific Tuna boilies.
Why did you decide to go CC War?
We were gonna have some chopped boilies, but after the first attempt, I think I'm giving up with that.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry. So CC
and then
War
we
seems
got
to
a
be the
little
one that
bit of
does all the damage down here.
A little bit of glug. We've
Yeah.
got some Pro Stem glug in there, some Pacific Tuna glug in
I
there.
mean, if anyone can knock up a good bait, it's our breed, right?
And then it's all topped off with some
Two things that will
Pacific
never go
tuna.
hungry when you're fishing with James is whoever's with him and the fish.
some Pacific Tuna pellets. So all good.
It does look beautiful.
You alright?
doesn't it? So, I was going to send it out on a method and just keep sort of packing around it, which is essentially was doing the same sort of deal as the PVA bag. But James did have a valid point, wasn't it, Green? Lead's not heavy enough, and also it's not like I'm constantly feeding it. So I've decided to change the method lead and put an inline power on there, and put it back out in the PVA bag. We'll do that on all three of them. What do you reckon, James?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm a little bit busy.
Do you know what I mean? I just want to get something in my head. You can always rely on Greener to come in with his thoughts, chuck his 2 pence worth in. Well, actually, mate, I think we'll find if you do it like this.
It's quite windy as well. If you want
Does it not make perfect common sense? How many people do you think have fished these methods there? And they say you've got to keep trying some of it. It's alright, just we're going to sort of 6 rods out now. But would you also agree, yeah, you've got to keep trying different things? Now, granted,
yeah. No, it's good. I said go for it.
we've had well, all our fish on PVA bags, solid bags. I get it, but it's also dried up as well. So that was my school of thought. Anyway, I was like, do you know what? After we had the cat and the 2 carp, I'm like, maybe they've gone off the solid bags. Who knows? So I thought, well, it's worth trying something else. But I was talked out of it, as always. So we're gonna get boats out. Right, Marcus and James back again. So I've just got the ND out and I've started to scan the bottom and mark some spots. My friend Dave over in Peg 15 has paid the subscription and got the downloaded the Deeper app. And it gives you like a 3D scan of the topography, I think that's what we're calling it. So you can see all the undulations and whatnot. And there's a channel that runs all the way through here. Look at this. So we've asked him to screen grab and send it on the group chat, and obviously we're yet to receive it. I think we'll be getting it anytime soon, James.
Yeah.
That little nugget of information. Oh, let's see, it's just fat, it's a little bit weird. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Where are we to? Okay. There's not a lot going on, so we're live mapping and you can see where the bait's going in relation to where we're stood on what would be your respective left, I think. Starting to go up there, isn't it? Should be going down for the channel. So yeah, we've basically got what, another 10-20 minutes of this. I hope we can find this sort of channel thing they're chatting about, which I've clearly seen on that, on Dave's Deeper. So I know it's out there, but it's just a case of hunting. So yeah, fingers crossed. Sit rep, day 3. Nothing to report thus far. Other than our mate over in Peg 15 having a 56-pound cat last night at 1 o'clock. Hell of a fight, took him 90 minutes I reckon, something like that. You said about an hour and a half? Bring it in?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've hello by the way. We took the bailiff's advice and we've moved our spots now. So we're pretty much 4 on the island, 1 right in the margin, because I think I mentioned before, there's a Disney park that goes down there, so there's obviously a reason why. Yeah, and also the bailiff at Julian, an awesome bloke. My mate cut his finger, he couldn't help enough. He turned around and he said, what is it, you've got a stagger?
You're downplaying it. I nearly lost my thumb. Yeah, I didn't just cut my finger.
It was pathetic. Feeling confident for tonight then, James? You've opted for the solid bag technique. We saw a load of fish on the deep earlier, and to be fair, they all were in the margins, but again, going on what the people say on Facebook, they probably should figure it out yourself, blah blah blah, I get it, but
they were in the
let's be
middle
fair
of the
about
lake.
human nature. What's that?
They were in the middle of the lake, not the margin.
Right.
The margins is right by the edge.
Yeah, I'm in the margin. Dude,
Yeah,
I can
but
barely see where, not even the margin, bends round.
You said we've seen all the fish in the margins, but we
They
seen
were.
them right out in the middle.
I would say they were in the middle, a few rod lengths out, at most, I reckon. Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean,
fingers crossed.
You know, they're over, if they are in the margins, touch wood, your middle rod will have them. Obviously only time will tell.
I haven't got any rods in the margin.
Your middle rod is like a couple of lengths out, isn't it?
Like out there.
What? How far out?
Like, I don't know, a third of the way out.
Alright, so it wasn't a species we're angling for. I didn't even know it was in here, to be honest. But it took a krill after. And that's a nice little tench. It was such a weird bite. We weren't sure what it was. It was sort of bobbing away and not doing an awful lot. So
I mean, having such big hands don't make the fish look
I can't
so
help
big,
it.
does it?
No, it is what it is.
He has got massive hands for people watching this.
Yeah.
It is a really decent.
So I mean, we're getting weighed, I guess. I mean, it's a decent sized tench. Alright, so Greener's just releasing the little tench. So, although it's not a carp or a cat, at least we know our rigs are working. Also, fortunately, I've marked the spot on the ND so I can get back out there again. There it is. Yeah, I'll take that. How's that, Green?
Yeah, man, 3 species.
Yes, James. So, how long you intend on keeping them out on 6 for then, Green?
Just for the day.
Yeah, what, bring them in for around dusk?
Oh yeah, I'll probably have them back out by about 7ish.
Yeah.
On some sort of spot.
We're getting some beeps at the moment, but could be the wind really. Sensitivity's right up. Duration. Fingers crossed, isn't it, Green?
Hey. Go big or go home.
It's going bigger than there's that. Well, we've got everything in there and the rest. Hello, it is Wednesday, we arrived Saturday, so we've got like 3 days left.
Fucking hell, did you kill that?
Yeah, only a little bit, there's only a little bit left in there. Hello, it's Wednesday. We've got 3 days left of the holiday. And still blanking, so not an awful lot to report. We've now got another 6 solid bags out, 2 in the margin to the left of me, 1 out to the island, 2 in open water, and I think, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and nothing. We've done all the research we can prior to getting here, so we've used tiger nuts we dried out, drilled out, topped with a couple of pop-up ESP sweet corn, glugged in a spicy crab, and then maggots have gone in the bag along with some tiger nuts and some ham and some crushed up CC more. We've got the pro stim and we've also got the Pacific tuna. We've done us a few bites on the first night, but since the tench we've had nothing. So it's just getting on top of us a little bit in the moment. We've been trying to do some sort of mental health break, so to speak, where and also rest in the swim. So we bring the rods in the morning, and then we go to the supermarket called Super U. It's about 8 minutes away. Replenish our stock, come back, and get our bags out on the spots again for another solid blank. So yeah, it's getting tough at the moment. One of the lads here who was fishing peg 16 moved, and he went to Lake 1 and he had a 40 last night, so there's obviously a reason why he's moved. Bear with me, I'm just getting there. Yeah. So yeah, I wish I had something more to tell you, but as it stands at the moment, all we've got to look forward to is a few Cronenberg beers. So next time we see you, fingers crossed we'll have one on the bank. Hello there. Alright, so it is the end of day 4, approximately 10 PM. And what we're going to do is we're going to send a little solid bag out, a little Fox Rapide slow melt solid bag. I'm using slow melt because, quite frankly, that's all I've got. The reason we're doing that is because there's a gully, peg 2, sorry, Lake 2, peg 14, directly out in front of us, and during witching hour there was a bit of boshing going on there. So we took the decision, didn't take it lightly either. We were umming and ahhing about it for a while. Should we put it on there? Because we've got all our other spots out on the bait boat. Oh, bloody thing, get in there. So we were like, you know what? It's got to be worth a gamble. Let's be fair about it. We haven't had an awful lot of luck since we've been here, so I think it's worth a shot already at this stage. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a little bag out there. Nothing crazy, just some 2.5mm Copeland's pellet, low oil. So obviously it's still pretty cold out there. And I'm tempted. It's one of those, isn't it? Everyone says go with the tiger nut top with the sweet corn. I get it. The first 2 fish I had here wrong. One was on tiger nut with the sweet corn. The other one was on krill wafter. So plus we're watching YouTube videos where one guy did alright using washed out pop-ups, you know, so guessing they're hungry enough, they'll do anything. Or eat anything, should I say. So yeah, I'll get back to you once I've knocked this little bad boy out. Good morning. It is now Thursday here at Valdor, which means we've got full day today, full day tomorrow. We leave Saturday morning. Got to be off by 10:30. So last night, whoa, what a night. James got a tench and around 10 o'clock, and then about 4:30 AM we had an absolute screaming run. Struck into it, felt the fight for a little while. It was knocking his head like crazy. Then it spat the hook, hooked into a twig, and then we were reeling that in for a solid 10 minutes thinking that it was still on the line, it was a dead weight, and it was heartbreaking. Bear in mind, every time we do this, we're retying a solid bag, putting it through the ND, filling up the ND with the bait, getting the ND app up, pairing it with the boat, sending it back out on the spot. So realistically, for every time we put a rod out at that time of night, it can literally take us, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but 20 minutes, half hour. Yeah, if it's 4:30, we just woke up, you know, everything's going to take longer. But yeah, it's a tough gig. So anyway, they're all straight back out on the spot. Our mate Dave had a 30 last night. If he sends me the photo, I'll put it on here. I'm going to go around and see him in a minute, jump on the e-scooter way round there. I'm going to reel the rods in and rest the swim again. So it's taken us this long, bear in mind, we arrived on Saturday morning, it's taken us this long to get some decent weather. Allow me to show you this. Beautiful. That is the weather we've been hoping for. Arguably not the carpiest conditions. That said, my god, it is lovely and warm. Clear blue skies you can see. And yeah, kind of what you expect when you come on holiday. Anyway, so third rod into the hard left margin. I'll take the camera out there in a little while and physically show you this. So if anyone's coming here, this is almost our banker spot. We've had a bite here every night. Middle rod out towards. Let's see if I can show you here actually. Out towards the van. Hang on, let's see. There's a van there for peg 16, I think it is. It might even peg 1. Regardless, there's a van there. Let's head towards that. And we've had a bite off there. And then there's a W section in the back here. And we saw that from one of the YouTubers. We've got one there, and that's done some pity. So, yeah. Fingers crossed. We can have a daytime bite now, because these nighttime bites are killing me. It's a tough gig, it really is. So all the best. Plan of attack today, what are you saying? What rigs are you going with?
I'm just going to try and catch a fish.
That easy, is it?
Yeah.
So basically James is going to go out with a hook and some line. Keep it simple, right?
Put some bait on it.
Yeah, we just got a load of maggot and some a big tin of sweet corn from the shop there.
You'd think it was gold by the price.
Yeah, I literally had to remortgage the house, so that's done now. Smelt the breakfast there as well. My god, it does smell banging. Who'd have thought French could cook an awesome English breakfast?
You shouldn't have turned your nose up to it.
Well, I did. I mean, for you know, best part of 13 quid, I had to have a little moon. That said,
It's not 17 quid.
13. I said 13.
It's about a tenner.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go in there on the last day. I'm gonna have one. If we get packed down early enough, I'm gonna have one because it does smell good. You know, it's about the only cooked food we're gonna get around there. Do you know what I mean? My mate James and all that. Dab hand in the kitchen. Plenty of meat. God forbid he had to knock up a meal. Meanwhile, your boys putting a shift in at 4:30 in the morning. New solid bags tied, getting the boat out on the spot, filling. All in the day's work.
For anyone who knows Marcus, you know he's completely full of shit. He's not cooked once. His expectation is that there's food ready the minute he is hungry.
Yeah.
And he feels like he's the only one putting in
Well,
any
you
effort.
know, big boy innit, I need my meat, man. You know, apologies to any vegans out there. But yeah, I function with meat, protein. And to be fair, like I said to you earlier, I won't work this hard for my boss. Last night I put a serious shift in. I'm feeling it today, if I'm brutally honest, but we've had a shower as well. So, touching on the showers, it was a little bit colder today. Now, James and Dave both experienced a cold shower in there. I've yet to have one. It was all right today. I think bite time's around 4 PM, and I think shower time, optimal shower time, is around 11. I don't know whether the boiler's up to maximum temperature there or something, but yeah. So that's worth noting. If you do want to shower, leave it later in the morning. Alright, good morning. It is Thursday morning, about 2 PM. Peg 2, late 2 for Doré. James has just kindly helped me bring what was a screaming run in. A spot that we lost 3 previous fish on, so we went, ended up going Kamakura, and it was the right thing to do. This fish was nailed, bottom lip. Originally, it looked like we broke the 30 barrier for the second time. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, I'm over the moon, it went 27 pounds on the nose. So, look at that. How's that for a fish? 27 pound mirror, hell of a run. Nailed on a Kamakura inside a solid bag. And it was tiger nut with popper. So yeah, over the moon with that. I would have loved it to have done a 30, but can't win them all. Still a lovely fish, would you say? over the moon. What do you think, James?
Yeah, banger.
Being well behaved?
Banger.
Hello, so we just popped that 27 mirror back in. Probably going to put a new chemical on and tie another solid bag. We know where the spot is for anyone who's coming there to fish. Where we had that to was as you were looking at the water from peg 14, your respective left, follow the bank along, there's a little cutout, and right on the tip of that cutout, like where there's a sort of cutout, there's like a bush, tip of that bush. We've been baiting that spot up for the last few days, and between sort of now and 4:30 every night that's done a run, and obviously every night we've lost it. Fortunately tonight was the night. So yeah, just surprising what small change could do. Obviously put camcorers on and managed to nail it. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little drink of Fanta to celebrate, and then help my mate James, who's obviously going Dutch. He's gonna have the spot now, and obviously wish him all the best with it. Cheers, see you later. Okay, so James is gonna get a beautiful water shot.
Have you got
Lucky
my phone?
jammer. Obviously I had mine at midnight. So
You grab my phone as well?
yeah. Well done to you, mate.
Right. There you go. Ready.
Dude, these shots are going to be epic. Can you go back
Ready?
a little bit?
Look at that. Not really.
Right. We just sit on something dry a sec. Right, please. Stay there. Hold it up. Right, let me get a couple of my food. Dude, they are beautiful. So it is about 5 PM Thursday. Sorry, Friday. Last evening, we leave tomorrow. Got to be out by about 10:30. I've enjoyed it. Pros and cons. Pros, beautiful lake. I mean, it is stunning. You know, and it's cheap enough. Certainly comparable with a lot of the other lakes in North France. We didn't have the electricity package, and the reason was it stated on the website, I think it stated 60, but when what was it? Was it 60 or 70 it stated on the website? How much was the electricity on their website? I think it might have been 60, but when we got here it was like scribbled out, and then it was 85. So we bought obviously like the Ridge Monkey power banks, and so yeah, we survived without it. Obviously another pro, the hire bikes there. You can also bring your own e-scooter, which is a bit of a godsend. So yeah, I can't really comment on the electricity because we didn't get it. As regards to the showers, they're nice but very time dependent. You get in there at certain times of the day.
I'm down.